Hello everybody, it's Gary Hallican here, and today we are looking at the Holga figure from the recent Dungeons & Dragons movie. I really wanted to get this figure because, as far as I know, this is the only action figure of Michelle Rodriguez, at least that I know of, and I'm a big fan of hers, have been for a long time. One of my cats is even named Letty, so I definitely wanted to get this figure. Let me know in the comments if there are any other figures of Michelle Rodriguez. I think she was in Avatar, right? So there might be a figure of her from that. But as far as I know, this is the only action figure of her, so I definitely wanted to get it. And now it is, of course, made its way to deep clearance, because even though that movie was pretty decent, it didn't do very well. So we are here in the deep clearance for this figure, and for the other ones in this series too. So it comes in the awful plastic-free packaging. We can't see the figure at all to see if it looks any good. We've got a picture of it here, but a tiny picture. We've got some artwork of the character there. So the box doesn't look bad, except that we can't see what the figure looks like. Picture the figure on the back, and presumably that's what it'll look like, but we will find out here. All right, so let's open it up and see what we get. So we got a sheet of paper that doesn't really tell us anything. And then we got the cardboard here. These must be the accessories. They're in a sealed bag. So I have to open that bag. We got the accessories in. We've got an axe, and it looks like the handle for it. Maybe. Is that? I'm not sure on that. So the figure here is also in a bag. Okay. All right, there she is. Let me reposition the camera a moment and we'll get a closer look. Okay, so here she is out of the package, and I think aesthetically is pretty good. As far as the likeness goes, that's not bad. I think it is definitely, you can tell that it's supposed to be Michelle Rodriguez. There's some problems. The eyes are not really done that well. If I get it to focus here. Yeah, they look okay there, but they look kind of, in person, the eyes look kind of buggy, I think. A little bit bigger maybe than they should be. But as you can see there, the likeness isn't too bad. It actually, looks enough like Michelle Rodriguez that you can tell that's who it's supposed to be. And there's a lot of good detail on the suit. A lot of good painted detail on here with some chains. Tattoos painted on, printed on there. Fur detail there. So aesthetically, looks pretty good. I think, say, it doesn't look bad at all. Again, you can definitely tell it's her, and that is what I was looking for most with this figure. As far as articulation goes, head, we're not getting much at all because of the hair. Can move forward a little bit. Not really turn, though, at all because of the hair, so not much in the head. Shoulders can go not really up very far. She's got shoulder pads here, so shoulders can only go up about that far. And can twist, but not all the way around. Has swivel at the elbow, and just a single elbow. So we're only going to get just about 90 degrees at the elbow. Swivel at the wrists. Chest, not really at the chest. It doesn't seem like. Waist, no real crunch or no real bend backwards. No real bend side to side. Can twist at the chest. The belt is a floating piece, so it shouldn't affect the legs any. So the legs can go that far forward and snap off the ball joint. And not really back at all. If I pull it back any further, it's going to snap off again. So, not great there. Forward a little bit. Go out to the side. Only about that far. At the knees, we've got just single knee. Oh no, there's double knee. It was just very stiff. So double knee, so that's not bad. And at the feet, not really much at the feet. Twist a little bit because of the design of the boot. So articulation, not real good on this one. So the likeness isn't bad. The detail isn't bad. But articulation is not very good at all. As far as accessories go, I think this knife comes out. Yep, so she's got a knife here that fits into the belt. We'll see about holding that. Maybe. Have to bend the fingers quite a bit to get it in there. There we go. Alright, so once the knife's in the hand, no problems there. And for the other accessories, it comes with the axe. And this, I think I figured it out, this is the extended handle for the axe. The axe head is supposed to come off and then snap onto this piece. You can see here how they're identical there and there. And then this has the extension. However, I can't get the axe head to come off, and I don't want to break it either. So I'm not going to be extending the axe handle, it looks like. It's got this piece, which will plug in to her back. Kind of. There we go. So that plugs into the back, so you can store the axe on the back like that. Or we can see about holding it. There we go. Alright, so she can hold it without really too much trouble there. So accessories they're alright, I guess. It'd be better if the axe head itself is kind of rubbery, and it would be better if it would more easily come off, so you can put it on the extension. But it's nice that it fits on the back, so that's not too bad. Alright, let's do some size comparisons next. Okay, for size comparisons, here is Marvel Legends Cersei. So they are pretty good in size. They're pretty good in scale, pretty much the same size. These Dungeons and Dragons figures are Hasbro, so they're going to be in scale with your Marvel Legends. Here is the Mortal Kombat Shadow of Spawn figure. So, of course, that's a different scale. Right, the McFarlane toys all in the 7-inch scale compared to the 6-inch for the Hasbro figures. Here is a standard 12-ounce beverage can. And as always, there is John Cena. So I'm going to have to go back and watch Furious 9 again to see how Michelle actually scales to John Cena there. But, of course, he's a little bit taller than her in action figure form. Alright, so that's the Dungeons and Dragons Holga figure. It's alright, I would say. Looks pretty decent. Not very good articulation. I'm just happy to have an action figure of Michelle Rodriguez. So let me know in the comments if there are any actors that don't have action figures that you would like to see and you would like to get a figure of. And let me know what other cool figures you have. And let me know if you have this figure. And we'll see you in the next review.